For this workshop today, I'm drawing inspiration from Suzanne Walking in a Leather Skirt by Julian Opie. This piece was created in 2006. It is a continuous computer animation lit by LEDs. Standing at 2 meters tall, the short animated film creates fluid movement using simple lines and shapes. Suzanne can be seen taking her never-ending walk, anytime, day or night, just outside the Hugh Lane Gallery on Parnell Square. For this workshop, you'll need this template I've created, printed on an A4 piece of paper. You will also need paper fasteners. Size 500 by 25mm will work well with this template. Here are some other materials you will need. First, turn over your paper and trace the outline of the template. This way you can rub out the lines later. If you can't see your outlines or you'd like to trace the template on a different type of paper, you could use a nearby window. Simply stick the piece of paper to the window with some masking tape and use the natural sunlight to trace the outline. Next, sketch the design you would like your robot to have. The template is there so that you know the rough sizes of each part and where the holes will be, but you don't have to stick to the lines too precisely. When you are happy with your sketch, outline it in pen and then rub out the pencil. Now it's time to colour in your creation. A tip for colouring is to swatch your colours beforehand. Swatching colours means to test them on a scrap of paper like the paper that you're using. That way you can see what they will look like on that paper and how well they will go together. Sometimes they can look a bit different to the colour on the cap. Next, I'm going to use a hole punch to make large holes for the paper fasteners. You could use the paper fasteners to poke holes, but a hole punch creates more room for movement in the joints and there's less risk of tearing your paper. Make sure to line up the hole puncher just over where the large circles are in your template. You will notice that 4 of the limbs have smaller holes on the end. These are for the string, and these can be punched with a sharp pencil or push pin. The trick to this is to roll the pencil back and forth and use a gentle pressure. So here is what it should look like. 4 holes in the body, and these 4 limbs you'll notice have 2 large holes and 1 small hole each. These 4 limbs just have 1 large hole each. Let's start putting your robot together. Take an upper arm piece and make sure the small hole is towards the top. Place the piece behind the body and put a paper fastener through it. Bend the 2 points of the paper fastener down. These are a little big, so I'm going to bend them inwards too, like so. Now do the same on the other side. Your arms should be able to move quite freely. Repeat these steps for the upper legs. Take a piece of string, about 20 centimeters should be plenty, and thread one end through the small hole in the upper arm. Tie a double knot here, like so. It's best if it faces to the side, like this. And remember to trim off the excess length. Thread the other end of the string through the hole in the other shoulder and tie a double knot there too. You should leave just enough string so the arms are bent out a little bit, like so. Repeat these steps with the upper legs. longer pieces of string. Tie one in a double knot in the center of your string that connects the shoulders, like so. Do the same with another piece of string for the legs. Now it's time to attach the rest of your limbs with the paper fasteners. You can also attach a lollipop stick to the back of your puppet with some glue. This makes it a little more stable and easy to hold. Have fun with your robot puppets. I'm looking forward to seeing them come to life.